Hello, everyone, and happy Friday. My name is Daniel Burns from Boulder SEO Marketing. Chris usually does the Friday SEO tips, but he's on vacation this week, a well-deserved vacation. So I am going to talk about something that is extremely important, and I actually do for a lot of the websites that we work on all the time, which is really working with schema. I have to say that the majority of websites that we work with underuse schema. Some of them have no schema at all. And schema is an extremely important part of a website structure. And what schema does is it actually provides information to Google so Google can, number one, understand what certain aspects of the site is about, but then it also allows Google to showcase that information in a way that is going to be great for the website because you're going to showcase in different places, not just in the normal results, but also it'll make it much easier for people to convert. So some examples, for example, if you're looking at my screen, you got the top stories or, movie times or books or all those recipes that you show up, when you're looking for a recipe, the recipe carousel, that's a schema. For example, if you want to see the little stars under the search results, that's a schema. If you have certain events show up on the search results, that's a schema. And there are dozens and dozens and dozens of schema, right? And what this video is about today is really to help you understand which schema to use on which pages, right? It's really easy to miss a really good opportunity schema. A lot of times it's easy to just overload the page with schema, and then that's not good either. So Google has in the Google Search Central, they have this one page here under using structured data called Explore the Search Gallery. And this is really, really good because it makes it very easy for you to understand based on what your page is and what your website's about, which options you have. So for example, when you get to this page, I'm going to put this link also on the description as well. But the first thing you can do is you can filter by the type of website that you have, right? Or the type of page that you have. So for example, let's say that I have a news page, right? I select news, and then here is a list of the different types of schema that are available to me. For example, articles, carousel, if it's a fact check, podcast, so many of them that you can choose one. One that we use consistently is the video, right? We use the video schema for video just like this. They get posted on our website. So we want, when someone is searching for a specific topic, for this video to show up as a search result under the videos. And how do you do that? Well, you do that by creating a schema for that specific video. So let's say that you posted a new video, you come here, you select news, because this is going to be a news page on your website, and you say, okay, I want to put some schema on the video. You can also add the article schema. There's others that you can combine as well. So the video schema, what I do is I click that get started, and it'll give me instructions on how to do, what's this going to look like, and then it'll give me instructions on how to create that video schema right here. So usually what you do is you copy this, you populate it with your own information, and then you include it in the page. If you're looking for specific basics on how to add and where to add information, on the top of this page here, there's a link that's called Understanding How Structured Data Works. And in here also they have instructions on where to put that code. But by clicking on one of these, you're going to be able to get that code and then optimize it for the information that you need to optimize it, and then you put it in. So let me show you an example, for example. So on our own website, these Friday SEO tips, they go on this category here. So let me pick one from the bottom here, Friday SEO tip, take advantage, right? How do you know if you did schema implementation together? Well, what you do is after you've published the page with the schema, you're going to copy that URL, and you're going to go to another page, which is really important, which is another Google Search Central page, test your structured data. Again, this link is going to be on the description as well. And you're going to click on Rich Results Test. And it brings you to this nifty page right here where you can then put the URL of the page that you want to test and test URL. It only takes a few seconds for Google to go there and read and give you a report on that page. And in addition to the actual schema, it'll tell you some additional information as well. But for the most part, the reason that you want to use this right now is to make sure that the schema that you put in is being understood by Google correctly and it's being used correctly. Now, this is no guarantee that, Google will automatically start displaying that information in the way that you want it, but it's a guarantee that Google has the information that it needs. So here you go, right? Validated the page. Yes, it's able to crawl, which is important. And here's the detected structured data, the schema data. Which ones do I have on this page? I have the articles page, the article schema. I have the breadcrumb schema, which is very important. And there you go, the video schema, right? You can click on that and it'll give you some more detailed information on what that is. But that's how you actually, number one, choose the right schema to put in each one of the pages of your website based on really choosing the type of a category that your website belongs to. From there, really choosing the specific schema for an element that you have on that page, integrating the schema on your website, and then going to the rich results test and making sure that it is used correctly and that Google gives you a green check mark. So I would say do a check on your website, make sure that you're using schema. Extremely important for things like frequently asked questions, breadcrumbs, videos, reviews, authors. The more information that you're able to provide to Google in a schema format, the better chances you have of ranking, not only on the search results, but on those rich results format. So I hope that helps. Have a great weekend, and we're here if you have any questions.